Hi folks, so it's me again and we're here for a June-July favourites video because I decided this year to link the months together and do like 2 months at a time because I felt like I was doing favourites videos every other video and that's not what I need. I've just got a Snapchat of Scott. I'm just going to open it, let's see what it is, see if he's been entertained or not because I sent him quite an entertaining video. Oh, it's a video, turn the volume up. It's him being entertaining. Ah, he's a good egg. Oh, you missed that. He's at the gym at the minute and I was asking how long he's going to be and if he can get me some yogurt. Anyway, oh, look at my mug. How cool is this? So this month was show month. So this was our show this year. It's called Reach Out. It was all like Motown situation for the finale. So one of the kids got us mugs with a poster on and it says, "Thank you for all that you do for me. Love, Mia." So I've been drinking out of this quite a lot the last couple of weeks. Anyway, so I've joined these months together because I felt like it was getting a bit much and I was constantly doing favourites videos. So this one is a bit of a random one. There's not too much stuff, but it's well random, some of the stuff. So I'm going to start off with the random stuff, just to get them out of the way. First random item is a household cleaning product and it is called Zoflora. My mum bought me this when I was at university. She bought me it to do the floors, like mop the floors with, and it smelled amazing and I loved it. And once I'd used the bottle my mum bought me, I've never bought any more. However, when I moved in here, I've been here a year now, and I thought, oh, I know what I've never bought that I really enjoyed using, Zoflora. And I think when I was at uni, I used the lavender one, and this time I bought these ones. So basically what Zoflora is it's a concentrated disinfectant, so it kills bacteria and it smells amazing. It smells really fresh and just really, really nice. This one is Hello Spring and this one is just very fresh and it's fresh but it's floral and it's very nice. So you can dilute it and use it to mop your floors, wash your floors, or you can dilute it in a spray bottle and use it to spray your surfaces. You can use it undiluted down drains. You can use it on metalwork undiluted as well to polish things up. So it's very multifunctional, but it really smells nice. And I got this one as well, which is the Citrus Fresh, which is going to be for my bathroom because this was a bit floral for my kitchen and my bathroom, so I bought this one for my kitchen and my bathroom. This is a massive one though. Look at that! Yeah. So I went on the website to look for more hints and tips how to use it. And there's loads in there. One of them is you can put it in your iron and it like makes your clothes smell fresh when you iron them. So yeah, that's a good little tip. And people are obsessed with this stuff and I can understand why because it's just so easy to use and it smells amazing. Like you can put it in reed diffusers that have like dried up. You can put it in there and like it diffuses the smell. Like my dressing room at the minute smells of HelloFresh because my diffuser ran out and I thought, oh, pop a bit in there. Now it smells really, really good. So yeah, that is the first random one. My love for Zoflora. Next one, this isn't that random. This is a candle. So this candle doesn't look like much, but basically I love Jo Malone. I think it smells amazing and every time I go into a shop where they sell it, I'm like, yeah, spray myself with that, smell all the candles, love it. And I've bought my mum Jo Malone before, but I've never ever had any myself. So then when I saw these in my favourite supermarket, which is Aldi, I was like, oh, they look good. And never just smelt them but didn't buy them. Then there was loads of rave about them because I think they brought them out for Mother's Day. And there was loads of rave about them all over like everywhere, like Instagram and Pinterest and all that. And people saying that they smell exactly like the Jo Malone candles and they last really well and all this shebang. And then they were like out of stock everywhere and no one could get them. And Aldi went, this is okay, we can put them like in a regular, because it was like in the seasonal bit that changes every week for Mother's Day. And then they thought, oh, these sell really well, let's put them like every week, let's have them in the shop just all the time. So they did that and then everyone went crazy and you couldn't buy them and then I managed to sneak a few. So basically they're 3 candles and they're glass and they've got 2 wicks and they look very stylish and fabulous. And there's number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1 is lime, basil and mandarin, which I think is very, very similar to, my battery's low, oh, stop that. Very similar to one of the Jo Malone scents. There's also a blackberry and bay, which again, very similar to a Jo Malone scent, and pomegranate noir, again. And I bought all three. I've only burnt this one so far, but it smells amazing. It burns really like nicely, evenly down. There's going to be no like leftover residue wax at the end there. It proper perfumes the whole house. You can smell it for miles, because my house is so big. It's like miles big. My kitchen is like huge. And so I kept this one, and I kept the blackberry and bay, and I've gave the pomegranate noir to my friend who couldn't get a hand on one for her birthday. So yeah, very much enjoying these. So yeah, and I've burnt this a few times and it's only went down like this much, so that's good. So Aldi, yeah, they're $3.99 in Aldi, and they're at Lush. Right, so they're like housey holdy products. And now let's do food. So me and Scott love Nutella. We can eat it by like the bucket load. Like we can buy the 1 kilogram family jars and eat it in a week. So we thought, this is a bit ridiculous, let's not buy it anymore. So we stopped buying it, and then I was like, I need some Nutella in my life, because it's great for like putting in your protein powder, protein shakes, or Scott puts it in his porridge, and I'll have it like when I need a little sweet hit, just like a little bit of it on some toast or something, and it's just better than like eating a whole massive bag of chocolate. So that's what I like Nutella for, but we were eating too much of it, so I was like, let's stop. Then we found this bad guy. Now this is Jim Jam's hazelnut chocolate spread, and it has 83% less sugar than Nutella. Yeah, so it's basically Nutella but better, because it tastes good. Doesn't taste like Nutella, it tastes different from Nutella, but it still tastes chocolatey and hazelnutty, and it's lovely, but it's less sugary, so that means it's better for you. So we've been getting this, and my favourite thing to do at the minute is, when I get in from the gym, have like a slice of toast, do half of this Nutella and do half with peanut butter, and then fold it together, and like it all melts and it's lush. So yeah, I'm really enjoying eating this. It smells great. It smells so good. So yeah. Another foodie favourite, I don't have very many left, but cherries. These are piccolo cherries. I really enjoyed the British cherries, but they cost a bit more. These are a bit cheaper, so I've been eating these like they go out of fashion. Like Scott doesn't like cherries, but I love them, so I get to eat. Throwing cherries around. It's definitely gone under the bed. I'll have to get that in a bit. So yeah, I've been eating these by the truckload. Next, two are health and beauty products. Well, they're not health and beauty, they're just beauty products really. When I was at college, I went through a fake tan phase where I wore fake tan all the time. It was when the Johnson's Gradual Tan was a thing, when it came around, and I used to stink of curry and be quite orange quite a lot of the time. And yeah, I was a bit obsessed. Then I went to university and I used to use the Rimmel instant wash, like the washes off. Used to wear that. Then I got back from university and I kind of gave up on tan. I was just like, embrace the paleness. Then I saw a picture of myself with a black off-the-shoulder dress on for my birthday, and me and my mum were like looking through photos and that. She's like, "Oh, you look so pale." I was like, "Cheers, thanks, mum. That's lovely of you." But then from then on, that's all I saw, just like how pale I looked. So for my friend's hen do, I purchased this. I went back. I've used this before. It used to be one of the ones I used to go for quite often, but the formula has changed and it's obviously got better because it's been a while since I used it. This is the St. Moritz Instant Tanning Mousse in medium, and with a lovely Baywatch advertisement on the bottom. It doesn't normally look like that, it normally just looks like this. So I bought this and a mitt, and I tanned myself up, got Scott to do my back, and I loved it. I looked like a lovely bronzed goddess, and I just really appreciated it. And it's dead easy because you just cover yourself in it and you look like you're going to turn orange, but that's just like the guide colour. and then you leave it to like develop, and then you jump in the shower and you end up with that like gorgeous, no streaks, it just looks really, really good. I've still got like a bit left over of it. I mean, you can't really see because the sun is like on me. But yeah, I'm still a bit tanned off it at the minute. So I've been wearing this quite a lot recently. I wore it for the dance show, I wore it for awards night, Reagan's hen do. I'm going to wear it for a couple of other situations, and I'm just enjoying being tanned. Scott's very jealous, and it's just too easy. It's just far too easy. And I think Scott is working his way up to asking me to fake tan him, which I'll gladly do. I'll definitely fake tan him because I think that'll be hilarious. So next favourite is, I read an article ages ago about MAC and how if you keep your empty products and take 6 to the store, you get a free lipstick, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I forgot about it, and I've thrown loads and loads out. But in the last couple of months, I've managed to accumulate 6 empty MAC products. So I went in and I got myself a lipstick, and I went for this one. I went for the Matte Velvet Teddy, because I've heard lots of people rave about it. And the same weekend that I bought this, so did Reagan. So the two of us have this now, and we both wear it quite a lot because it's just an easy nudie brown that we can wear. I've got it on at the minute, and it's quite similar to a number 7, no, L'Oreal one that I used to wear all the time. So I've got this one and I've thoroughly enjoyed wearing it, and I like the fact it's like matte but it doesn't dry your lips out. Thoroughly enjoying this. I also really like the taste of it, which is, I know, not the point, but it helps. Right, then, so that's all like my stuff. I'm still struggling to read, so I've got no books because I haven't finished one in ages. So I don't know, my mind's just not working for reading right now. But what it is working for is podcasts. 2 podcasts I have been enjoying. One is At Home With, which is the podcast that Lily Pebbles and Anna Newton do. That's what it is in her name. I normally just call her the Anna edit, but her real name is Anna Newton. She just got married and it was very exciting. Anyway, their podcast has been great. They basically go into really influential, fabulous, famous businesswomen's houses and interview them in their own home, which is great because they feel comfortable and you can talk about the interior and it's all sorts of things. They talk about like interiors and health and children and jobs and careers and education and all that. And it's just very, very interesting. I've really enjoyed listening to it whilst I've been like cleaning and stuff. And there was 10 episodes, and last week it finished. So this Wednesday I was like, what am I going to do? So I got a bit, I don't know what to read, what to listen to. So I had to mooch around. So after, I think there's going to be a season 2 of At Home With. I'm hoping, like, fingers crossed that there is, because I really, really, really enjoyed it. So if there's a season 2, I'll be on that, like I don't know what. So now there's no At Home With to listen to. I had a browse and I found a podcast called My Dad Wrote a Porno, and I've only actually listened to 1 episode, but I know it's going to be hilarious. I was like in the gym listening to it like, laughing. Basically, one of the guys, his dad wrote a porno, and it's him and Alice Levine from Radio 1 and another guy who I don't know, and they're reading it chapter by chapter, and it's just hilarious. It's so funny. I literally giggled my head off listening to it. It was so much fun, and I think there's like 3 seasons, so I'm going to keep listening to that because I just find it hilarious. So that's going to become a Swift favourite. Another thing that is back in the world of media is Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is back. We've watched 1 episode that was out on Monday, and it was amazing. It was so good. I'm so happy that it's back. And because it was back, and Scott was like, what's the time scale of Game of Thrones? And I've read the books. I love the books, and I want him to hurry up and write the next one. I was like, I don't know. So at the minute I am reading on Game of Thrones Wikipedia page the timeline of Game of Thrones. So it goes right back to before Aegon's Landing all the way to after Aegon's Landing. So it's before Aegon and after Aegon. And that's how, we do before Christ and after Christ and all that. So yeah, I am reading the timeline at the minute, and I'm not very far in actually. I'm 259 after Aegon's landing, so yeah, I'm a bit addicted to reading that at the minute. So I am reading, but I'm reading other stuff, you know, like Game of Thrones trivia. So yeah, anything else? Any other TV shows? No, don't think so. I think that's it. Yeah. That's all for June and July. And August is a very exciting month. I'm going on holiday, my friend gets married, I'm off for 5 weeks. So yeah, I'm excited for August and all that excitement. I'm off work on a Sunday now from now on, so I think me and Scott are going to do Adventure Sundays, so hopefully there'll be a couple of vlogs about our exciting Sundays coming to you soon. We're hoping to like climb Rosebery Topping and go to lots of other places, so I shall see you in a video very, very soon. Thank you for watching, and bye. I'm going to watch that. I don't know where this sentence is going. Now that there's no at home with to what? Listen, podcast. What the